Welcome back to week 8 of In the Trenches. I'm Madden Albert.
And I'm Gwen Dow.
And the Clippers had an amazing win against Marion on Friday and have an upcoming game against Newton.
Today we'll be interviewing Coach Peterson, Coach Schulte, Tate Birkin, and Tay Seals. Let's head to the football field. Today we're here again with head coach Peterson, and you guys had a super great win on Friday night, and also happy National Coaches Day. What do you guys feel was different about the energy coming into this last game?
Well, first of all, it's homecoming week, and by the way, congratulations on being nominated for Homecoming Queen. You're very deserving of that, so congratulations with that. But, you know, when you come into homecoming, you have the energy. You have alumni coming back. You have a big crowd. You have a lot of things, a lot of excitement within the school. And so it's just about going out and just playing really well and go out and play our best football game. And I think our guys were ready to go right from the start. I shouldn't say right from the start because we weren't ready to go right from the start. But after our defense did such a great job keeping us in the game, and then our offense finally started picking it up. But it was a good team win for us, and I was really happy for the guys.
And how do you think this new energy will affect your game moving forward?
Well, it's just one of those things that it's nice to be able to build with momentum, right? And so you get a win, everybody feels a lot better. And going into this football game this week, another home contest for us, a very, very good football team. But I think we're trying to build on that one from last Friday and just try to continue to get better. You know, today we just got down to our first practice of the week. Our guys are really getting after it. I wish you could have been in there videotaping and you hear the game of football. That's one of my favorite things in the world is you hear the pads popping, you know the guys are hitting, and they're really getting better. We made some huge strides today. I was really, really proud of our guys.
Good to hear. With the unfortunate injury of your starting quarterback, how do you guys battle against that and really change your game?
Yeah, what it does is one of the things I say, you don't replace Conlon Pointon, one of the best quarterbacks in the state of Iowa, with one player. You replace Conlon Pointon with everybody else having to step up their game. And we're very confident with Texan. Texan's a very talented young man. We're excited to have him be able to take over the reins right now. But one guy can't replace him, and so everybody has to step up. Our backs have to step up. Our line have to do a better job protecting, and everybody has to pick it up just a little bit more. But we're confident that Texan can run our entire playbook. You saw that on play 2 last week. I put him in. We threw a deep ball, and he connects right away and did a really good job for us. But we're confident in what Texan can do, and we're excited about that. Obviously, we love Conlon, and we wish him nothing but to be our best and hopefully a quick recovery.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of his recovery, what are the projections on that?
We don't know anything yet. Actually, as of right now, he did get checked out today, but we have not heard anything yet. So we're just going to take it one day at a time.
Okay. You have some hard games coming up in the next 2 weeks. How are you going to help your team to stay focused and motivated?
Yeah, well, that's why we talked earlier in the year about it's one game at a time. Right now, Pella doesn't mean anything to us because we have Newton in front of us, and Newton just upset Pella last week. And so Newton right now is the most important game on the schedule because that's the one we'll play in this week. And, we're watching a lot of film, getting our scouting reports done, and, we have to come out and play a really good football game. Last week, we were able to get by with not having great defense and special teams, and our offense was not very successful for a long time. We had to have all 3 phases going this Friday for us to be successful. But I think we can do that. I think we have a very good football team too. We have not played our best football game. We have not played a complete game with all 3 phases clicking. And that's our biggest focus right now. How do we get all 3 phases clicking and play our best football game of the season? And it's there. It's right in front of us. And now we'll see if we can do that.
What would that mean for you and the team to come out with a win this Friday?
It'd be great. It'd be a great team win. It's just the continuing to try to build this into a strong football program. You can win the games against the bad teams. The key to success and to building that program is winning the games against the good teams. And that's something that'd be a huge win for us. And, that'd be a huge stepping stone for us in this football program.
And lastly, for our fun question of the week, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
It's a tough question, but I think I'd pick a dog because I got that dog in me.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with Coach Schulte. First of all, happy National Coaches Day.
Thank you. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes, it's today. And then as the freshman coach, tell us some important lessons you teach your players to get them ready for their future in high school football.
That's the wonderful thing about football is I don't really have to teach them a lot of lessons. It's just playing. They get experience, and through those experiences, they learn a lot of lessons like, how to come out with energy and play. How do you, come back from a devastating loss or a close loss. How you come out of halftime ready to go, being able to put a team away that you should beat and then continue to separate yourself. And so football does a nice job of just doing that itself. I'd say Coach Clubb and I really push to, ramp them up, that every level that they play is getting more and more intense as more and is expected out of them. And so that's really my job, is just to get them ready for the next level, which is JV and then eventually varsity.
Yeah, and then we hear you are very organized and detail-oriented. Tell us why this is essential when you're working with the freshmen.
Honestly, the freshmen don't know anything. They come to high school and it's a whole new experience. And so if I'm not organized and planned out of what we're doing, it's just wasted time in practice and we're not getting better. So I just try to maximize the amount of time we have with them to get them as good as possible.
Mm-hmm. And then what is your role on Friday nights with the varsity team, and why is it such an important role?
So on Friday nights, I'm up on the box and I sit there with an iPad and I chart plays that we're calling and see what's working and what's not, and talk to the guys down on the field about here's what I'm seeing, and so I think these plays will work based upon the alignments and the adjustments that the defense is giving us.
Mm-hmm. And then can you tell us one thing that you feel sets you apart from other football teams?
I think what's unique about CCA is we're on the climb, right? We play a lot of these established programs with long traditions of football excellence, and we're on that climb to see how high can we go, and it's fun to be a part of that.
And then for the fun question of the week, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
I think I'd be a gorilla because they're smart and they are still family orientated, and so it'd be like being a human, but not. I guess I could climb and do gorilla things.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, today we're here with senior Tate Birkin, and the team is coming off of a much-needed win this Friday against Marion. Tell us how you feel that helped the motivation of the team moving forward.
I think it definitely just got us heading in the right direction, and it was, like you said, a much-needed win, and just gave us all a confidence boost.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite part about being on the line?
I think my favorite part is just that it's so hard. It's a lot of grinding. It's just a lot of hard work, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Looking back on all your years playing football, tell us your proudest moment.
Probably when we beat Xavier for the first time last year.
And tell us what's something you still hope to accomplish before the end of the season.
I just hope to accomplish beating Neal this week.
Good goal. And for the fun question of the week, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
I think I'd be a tiger, just because I always grew up really liking tigers, and I thought they were always really cool.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're here with junior Tay Seals. We noticed that you play nearly every down of every game. How do you stay performing at your best throughout the whole game?
What I do to stay at my best is I like to hydrate before the game and all throughout the week. And I just like to think, I really don't want my backup to come in, so I like to be on the field and help everybody out.
And then, since you play a mix of offense, defense, and special teams, tell us which is your favorite and why.
My favorite is probably offense, because you get to make the amazing catches and you just look cooler when you're scoring a touchdown.
You did. And then you had 2 amazing catches for a touchdown last Friday. Tell us what the other guys on your team had to do in order for you to make these long runs for a touchdown happen.
I'd say Texton coming in the game, his first play as the starting quarterback now because Conley got hurt. I'd say I had to be on his side and make sure I knew that he could get the job done.
Mm-hmm. And then tell us about the culture of CCA football and something you feel sets you apart from other teams.
I'd say we have a slogan called together and family and all that. And I think us saying family every practice really helps us become more like a family and stay together.
And then for the fun question of the week, if you could be any animal, what would you be and why?
I'd be a wolf because back in the day, the wolves were big and scary.
Okay.
And I can howl at the moons.
Okay, thank you. That's all for this week's video.
Make sure to tune in next week to hear how the game against Newton went.
And please help us hit 100 subscribers on YouTube so we can do a crumble cookie review with Coach Peterson.
Thanks for watching. Go Boats!